Hey guys, so I just got home from work, and I don't know if y'all have heard, but there's a virus going around. That's sarcasm. Everybody's heard that there's a virus going around. This virus has really got me thinking, and considering everything I'm doing here, and on the garden, and whatever you want to call this place, homestead or whatever. Um, I've enjoyed gardening most of my life. When I was growing up as a kid, we had gardens. Then I was excited when I bought my first house and could plant a garden. And it's always been an up and down struggle for me every year in getting a good garden prepared. And I'm slowly but surely getting better at it. Um, but I've got to do even better. I I've grown gardens and vegetables and had enough fresh vegetables to have a good fresh tomato or something like that. Maybe a few beans to eat, but not a whole lot extra. You know. So I started this year out with one goal, but I'm going to add to that goal. One goal was to grow extra just to have to give to people. I'd give a few squash here and there to my neighbors or something like that, maybe a bundle of beans, green beans or something, but never just a whole lot. I'd give what I could. Um, but that's still my goal. I still want to have some extra to give away. But second goal is I've got to have extra to save, just a little bit. I'm not going to be hoarding up, but have enough to where if times get like they are right now, where it may be difficult to go to the grocery store. I don't think we're going to lose access to grocery stores. I don't think we're losing that. I may eat those words here in a month. We'll see. But I want to have extra. I want to have some stored up by freezing, by canning, by drying, all these different ways of preserving food that are out there. I want to work on that. So that's the first thing. Now here in the garden, I'm out here pacing around it right now, talking to this phone. But the other thing is I want to add some more raised beds in the garden area. Let me come over here. I've got this area here that I put down last year. This is a cabbage that my daughter got from school. And so we planted it, and I've got a few Brussels sprouts. They're not doing anything. I need to pull them out that I planted last fall. I just didn't take care of them good enough. That's going to be my next fall project. But I need more raised bed space. And the reason I need it is because every year, right now, it's time to start planting some earlier crops. But I know y'all get tired of hearing about my clay soil. But this stuff, I can't do anything with it right now. Not a thing. It's tilled. It's been disced. That over there is what I tilled, and I got a few green beans planted. English peas planted, and they're doing okay. But I may do an update on that later. But I can't do anything right now. It is too wet, and we got more rain forecast. But what I could do is be over here working in my raised beds, planting just a few things, transplants and things like that. Maybe some early squash. Some stuff like that, maybe a few green beans, early green beans, or whatever. But I've got space around my fence here that I could add some more. I could add about a 20-footer right here, and then I could add another probably 20-footer over here, so that I could plant quite a few squash plants. Like I said, maybe some rattlesnake pole beans, stuff like that in there. And add to my early season. What I'm also thinking is I can plant more lettuce and spinach early or late, and sort of baby it a little bit easier, take care of it a little bit easier, protect it a little bit easier than I can out here in the big garden. So those are just things I'm thinking of. Coronavirus, I believe it's going to come and go. That my faith tells me that better days are coming. All right, God is still good. I believe that. I believe He's taking care of us. I believe He provides everything we ever needed. But I also believe that we can take care and use what He's given us to take care of our families and our friends and our neighbors. And that's what I want to do with this garden. I love gardening. I love a fresh tomato. That is my number one reason I garden: fresh tomatoes. The squash, yeah, that's good. Beans, that's pretty good. But a fresh tomato is everything. That's why I got so many of them planted. But I need to be planting some more. If times get difficult, I got some stuff stored up. I've also got something I can give to folks if they need it. The Lord's blessed me with this place here, and I'm going to use it the best of my ability for His honor, for His glory, and to take care of my family. So that's what I want to do. I got to do better. I got to do better, and I'm going to do better. I'm going to keep improving this garden. One of these days, I'm going to stop talking about this clay soil. I promise. I'm going to stop talking about this clay soil and talk about how I improved it and how it's working better. That day's coming. I know it is. Just hold on with me, because we're going to get there. I appreciate you watching this one. This is a little bit extra one on this week. I'm going to start trying to post a little bit more, especially right now. Try to post a little bit more videos on what I'm doing around here, getting ready, and just what I'm thinking too. Maybe some stories, something like that, just to add some content. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Good morning. Headed to work. So last night I was watching my garden chat, and as you can tell, I had no script on that. I was just out there thinking and talking a little bit. But one thing I said that I wanted to clarify is, I said that I believe coronavirus will come and go, and I do believe that. My faith tells me that better days are coming. I know that for a fact. But that's not to diminish what the virus is doing currently to our society, to our world, to our country, to our communities. That's not to say that things aren't going to get worse before they get better. I know that this is causing a great deal of harm to many people, and I know that it's affecting healthcare workers and first responders, and even just folks out buying groceries. It's just a little bit crazy. So with that being said, I'm gonna close this out, but we got to keep working, we got to keep praying, and that's what we're gonna do. Do all we can for everyone we can. Appreciate you watching this one. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.